Good morning, Belen. I'm Mark Novus.
And I'm Ricky Labrada, and welcome to this edition of WBLN for today, May 18th, 2016.
Today, the weather's going to be a big factor, but let's get to some news first. The tech team is getting ready for the iPad refresh before we leave for summer. All students with the iPad Air will be receiving an iPad Air 2 with 64 gigabytes of storage in Space Gray. Please check your email for more information on the return process and pickup process. If you have any questions, please contact the tech team at support@belenjesuit.org. The college application night is an event which is normally held in September. However, because the common application is available for completion earlier this year, we want students to work on the application over the summer. We also want students and parents to be aware of our policies going into senior year. It will take place tonight on Wednesday, May 18th at 7:30 p.m. in the Roca Theater.
Belen Summer Camp is looking for junior counselors in training, and lifeguards to join our 2016 summer camp staff. Applicants must be 15 years or older prior to June 16th and be in good academic standing with a clean disciplinary record. Applications are available at www.belensummercamp.org. Junior counselors and counselors in training applications are due by Tuesday, May 17th, 2016.
In national news, it's late in the primary season, but the battle over the Democratic presidential nomination rages on. Hillary Clinton maintains an effectively insurmountable delegate lead, and Tuesday's nominating contest didn't change that. But Bernie Sanders insists he is gonna stay in until the last vote is cast. Democratic presidential candidates divided the spoils on Tuesday night. Hillary Clinton won a razor-thin victory in Kentucky, while Bernie Sanders won by a more sizable margin in Oregon. Delegates in both contests are awarded proportionally. So Sanders' victory won't slow Clinton's march to the Democratic presidential nomination. Despite the uncertainty, the primary contest is already making history. The next chance for Clinton and Sanders to gather delegates takes place the first weekend in June, when the Virgin Islands, Puerto Rico hold their caucuses. Federal investigations looking into last year's deadly Amtrak accident in Philadelphia concluded the train's engineer was at fault. Specifically, he was distracted by radio conversations with conductors and dispatchers. They were discussing other trains being hit with projectiles. Robert Mongaluzzi is a lawyer whose firm is representing passenger lawsuits against Amtrak.
The engineer is fallible even on his best day. This was standard human error, single point of failure, and we need a protective layer of redundancy. Amtrak failed.
Train 88 derailed when the engineer hit a curve at 106 miles an hour, twice the posted speed limit. 8 people died and more than 200 were injured. More than 120 separate civil complaints have been filed in the U.S. District Court against Amtrak and train engineers Brendan Bostian. Bostian was placed on leave after the accident and hasn't returned to work.
Parts of one of the holiest Christian sites in the world have been blocked to visitors because of a landmine. A narrow path leads to the site where Christians believe Jesus was baptized, but churches at the site on the Jordan River have sat empty for 50 years. That could soon change thanks to help from one organization. What? Go back. The signs around us warn of danger in 3 languages. Here, only the road is safe. Beyond the barbed wire, nearly 5,000 explosive mines covering 1 square kilometer.
In this particular area, we're not looking to find an anti-personnel mine.
And you can see an anti-tank mine right now?
Yeah, sure. There is the first line is right here, like 30 meters from the place where we're standing.
The Minefield in the West Bank restricts access to one of Christianity's holiest sites, recognized as a biblical site of the baptism of Jesus. Pilgrims from all over the world bathe in the waters of this holy site on the Jordan River, at a modern tourist center opened in 2011. But the 7 Christian churches at the site, all different denominations, have been closed for half a century. During the Six-Day War in 1967, Israeli and Jordanian armies laid mines here. Churches were booby-trapped, and unexploded ordnance could still be anywhere. Churches have been off-limits ever since. James Cowan, outside the Romanian Orthodox Church, he is the CEO of HALO, the world's largest humanitarian mine-clearing organization. Halo just got permission to clear the minefield with the approval of both the Israelis and the Palestinians.
It would still be dangerous 100 years from now if we didn't clear them.
In Syria and Iraq, ISIS has leveled ancient holy sites, bulldozing history and destroying precious artifacts. Here, the goal is to do the reverse. Clearing the minefield would preserve these holy sites. Pilgrims and tourists can visit once again. The area can heal from the scars of battle.
Now stay tuned as we bring you weather and sports right after these messages.
Hey guys, we're getting things ready for the Belen Youth Mission trip, so we're having to drive to collect all the things that we're going to need to be able to take over there and also distribute to the poor campesinos in the Dominican Republic. So non-prescription medicine, any of the toiletries like toothpaste and toothbrushes, and anything that you can bring for us that will help out in being able to distribute to the people who very much need it over there would be great. So I encourage you, try to participate, bring stuff in, and help Belen Youth Missions.
Hey guys, looks like this morning rain isn't going to stop as it is supposed to go into the afternoon for afternoon thunderstorms. Let's look at what's going on today. As you can see, there's a lot of cloud coverage in the area. It looks pretty kind of nasty out there, so just keep a lookout. Let's look at today's weather. There should be a high 86 and a low of 75 with a relative humidity at 70%. The wind's coming from the south-southeast at 14 miles per hour. Like I said, there will be thunderstorms with an 80% chance of rain. For Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, the highs should be in the mid to upper 80s and the lows in the mid to upper 70s. Like I said, for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, it should be a high percent chance of rain with a lot of afternoon thunderstorms. That's all for weather. Now let's pass it on to sports.
Thank you very much, Frankie. There isn't much news today, but any current 8th, 9th, 10th, and 11th graders interested in varsity cross country, there'll be a meeting on Wednesday, May 18th at 3:30 p.m. We'll be meeting in the wrestling room. All you need to enter is the desire to race. Any athletes who did not attend varsity or junior varsity sports banquet, you can pick up your letter from Coach Victor's office all week this week. Tomorrow, the varsity baseball team will go up against Gator High School. The game will take place at Jet Blue Park. Game time is 1 p.m. Now that's all for sports. Now back to you guys at the desk. Be sure to follow us on YouTube, Twitter, and Facebook for all the latest news and pictures. I'm Mark Novus.
And I'm Ricky Labrada. From everyone here at WBLN, have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and stay golden, Wolverines. Stay, my dudes.